Hello, I'm Midnight Mob Soul, and I want to talk about the global elite. The thing about this is that the way our economy is working is that the high people up the top who are getting millions of dollars every year, billions of dollars every year, are holding and withholding the money so that they can buy whatever they want and the things that they want. But the problem is that there's a finite amount of money in the economy. There's a finite amount. And only the Federal Reserve, which is actually a foreign bank, not actually under the federal um, country of our United States of America country, um, gives us a finite amount of money that we work with and we live with. And the problem with it is that the global elite are are destroying the economy. The more they keep for themselves, the more money that they make, the more that they hold on to it for themselves, make for themselves, the more power they gain, the worse off everybody else becomes. The harder it is to find jobs, the harder it is to keep a job, the harder it is to even look for a job, the harder it is to keep on to that job before you're afraid that you're going to get cut out because they're not making enough money. And the problem with that is that the more that the global elite keep hold of this money and control the money, the less money that everybody else has, which means everybody else has to scramble along trying to make as many two, three, five jobs a day just to survive and live and continue living. And it's crazy. It's actually ironic how we use a monetary system that doesn't even exist. A monetary system where the point system doesn't even exist, except for how we determine that the value is in the money, and um, so it doesn't really exist. And the problem is that everybody who believes in money is out is that the population is growing bigger, and there's less money to go around. There's also the less ability to actually make money and get a good job, a good paying job, unless you want to go into the corporate bullshit and the political bullshit and go up high where they're scheming and philandering and doing all sorts of bad immoral things all the time because they don't care. They have all the money and they think they can do whatever the hell they want because they have all the money and they have all the power. So they can control companies and tell companies and industries what to do, all simply because they have more money than everybody else. Well, the global elite that keeps on controlling all of that money and holding on to it and using it to get more money is actually taking the money out from the normal people, from uh, from us, their average Joes, and keeping us from actually getting any money to survive. We are a dying race. Our species is lawfully, ironically, going to be destroying itself because as the economy builds up and they gain more money, everybody else loses out on the money because there's only a finite amount of money to be had. And because of that, more people are going to lose jobs, more people are going to not have jobs, more people are going to not be able to keep their jobs, more people are not going to have good jobs to have, and so they're losing out on money. The including also is the introduction of the machinery that makes arts and crafts, that makes arts and crafts, um, and makes things better than far better than what we could have done, is to overtaking the jobs, is taking over all the jobs, and we're and that's why we're turning into a service economy and not a creation factory economy, because all the jobs are being taken by the machines. And we're not, there's going to be bumping heads soon where people are going to be at maybe 20%, 30, 40% of people are going to be unemployed. There's going to be a time when 40% of the people are going to be unemployed, and all the rich folks have all the jobs and have all the money and can do whatever the hell they want. And it's going to be so corrupt that they won't even know what their moral instincts are anymore, and they'll do everything disgusting and horrible, and they'll kill, and just for the sake of being able to kill people, they'll be able to pay people to kill people. They have money to assassinate other people and stuff. They have the money to take command and use terror against us to control us and take us down. And they have the economy. The global elite control the economy, and with it, they control everything else. And people are dying. People are on the streets. They have no job. They have no homes. And people are without anything that they can do or anything. They can find no job for it to do anything, no way, no good job available. And then there's money scams because people are so desperate that they need money. Sooner or later, it's going to be 40% unemployed. And the global elite, the more money that they keep hold of, the less money is going to be brought to everybody else, and the more desperate they're going to be, and the less ability they're going to be able to eat and feed themselves or feed their family or anything. So it's going to happen that the global elite are going to control so much money that everybody else is going to be dirt poor and not have anything to buy. And so, because the people are going to be dirt poor and they're not going to be able to buy anything, the global elite with the corporations are not going to be able to sell anything anymore. So that's the truth, what's going on. And don't get me started on the stock market. Oh my gosh, that's evil right there. But anyway, I hope this has been an educational video for you, and I hope you watch and subscribe. Bye. Good night. Mavsal. Have a good one.